So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fan... It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route...
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I really like the look at Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him. And he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly. And he's going to be a superstar in years to come.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Osimhen. Out to the left it goes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gakpo. McAllister. Robertson, McAllister, Isak, Gakpo, nice control. Oh, it's played into the area, and the keeper has it. Isak, and he shoots!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Jakobs. Sané. Torreira. And here's Gundogan. Over to the left. And it's Lamina. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. Out to the right. Badaxi. Gets it away. Lamina. Now it's Gundogan. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Gravenberg gently done. Torreira. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yilmaz. Ayhan. Robertson. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread. Jacobs. Sanchez shifted upfield. Jacobs. Jacobs forwards and with intent. Could be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Gakpo! Sane is there and he can get that clear. Bits. Wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Sanchez. Torreira. Yilmaz. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's there to get it away. Sané. That's an excellent interception. And he's well positioned here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Ihan. Lamina. Torreira. Goes for the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Been taken short, played into the middle. Jacobs clouts it too hard. Gakpo. Gravenberg, aim forwards. Wirtz. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Here's Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Lamina. Played back in. Tries a shot! drifted away. He's in a great position here. And here's Wirtz. And it's Salah. Yilmaz.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Gakpo. And it's played forward. Deftly away. McAllister have it back and can go again. Wirtz. And here's Gakpo. Been given a corner. Sane with the clearance. And it's Gravenberch. Sanchez. Badaxi. Konate. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberch moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lemina. Ihan shifted upfield. Playing back to the goalkeeper. Konate, and it's played forward. Frimpong forwards with intent. Badaxi. Yilmaz. And here's Osimhen. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a nice ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Gakpo. Robertson. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Gakpo. Tries to get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. It's Robertson. McAllister. Gundogan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Badaxi. Gundogan chasing after it. Lemina. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Osimhen. Wirtz, aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Yilmaz. Daxi. Torreira, gently done. Lamina, aim forwards. That's a throw. Lamina. High hand. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Do have a chance to counter here. Well timed, excellent interception. High hand. Yilmaz. Robertson moved on forwards. Here's Wirtz. Wirtz spread out to the left. McAllister played out towards the right wing. And it's Wirtz. Back into the middle. Mohamed Salah. That pass just didn't quite work. High hand. And it's played forward. McAllister. Wirtz. Salah. Isak. Oh, good spread. Frimpong crosses it in. That's going to go a long way. Wirtz has created one goal already. Robertson. Terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
McAllister goes short. And it's Gravenberg. Frimpong. Yilmaz forwards and with intent. And he's managed to get free. Yilmaz. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Turns and goes back. And here's Mohamed Salah. Takes a shot! Well, that's a foul. And ball by the goalkeeper. Badaxi. Sanchez. Torreira. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Vitz. Here's Gakpo, Vitz, and here's Gakpo, time to deliver, McAllister, now it's Vitz, there's the shot! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Torreira. And it's Gundogan. And here's Sané. Out to the right. It's gone out for a throw-in. McAllister, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Dijk. McAllister. Robertson. And they've got a throw. And it's McAllister. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is out of play. Robertson. Shakir gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Sané. Torreira. Jakobs head over towards the opposite flank. Now, what about a counter-attack? Isaac. Lemina wins the duel this time. Osimhen. That has been cut short. And it's Salah. Ayhan shifted upfield. Lemina, played out to the left flank. Sané. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Mohamed Salah looking for a runner. Tries to get it clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Osimhen, played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. And here's Gundogan. Vitz. Can he spark a counter here? Isak. Frimpong. And here's Isak. Vitz. Isak, and he's gone backward here. Lemina gets rid without sophistication. And the counter is on. Gravenberg. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Isak. Jakobs. Aim forwards. Gakpo. And that's been won straight back. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Van Dijk. Gakpo. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah knocks it out wide. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Sané. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vitz. And it's Gundogan. Gundogan spread out to the left. Sané, he is through here. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could move up a gear here. Gakpo. Isak. Gakpo. Cross from Robertson. Jakobs with the clearance. That's the throw. Vitz. And claimed it back swiftly. Vitz. And here's the chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Yilmaz. Galatasaray, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Out to the left it goes. Isak. That is lovely. And here's Gakpo. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Jakobs, gently done. Oh, can he get onto this? McAllister. Isak. Sanchez wins the duel this time. And it's Robertson. Played in by Roberts. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Galatasaray, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Sanchez. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Konate is there and he can get that clear. McAllister. Gakpo. Now that's well seen too. And here's Osimhen. Gravenberg. Moved on forwards. Gakpo, now he's off and running. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Robertson. Gakpo. Now it's Osimhen. Yilmaz. Nice physical challenge. Well, they could break here. And it's McAllister. Lemina. Sanchez. Lemina. Ihan chooses to go cross-field. Isak. Frimpong. And that has been clubbed away. Caresses it through. Now it's Yilmaz. Mohamed Salah. And it's Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. He's in plenty of space here. Jakobs. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Torreira. Jakobs. Time added on will be 2 minutes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Looking to break at pace. Isak. Jakobs. Lemina. Ihan. Driven forward, calmly anticipates. Gakpo. And it's Wirtz. Isak looking to get on the end of this. Ayhan herring after the ball here. Lemina aim forwards. Chance here to counter. Osimhen. Yilmaz. And there's the end of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Osimhen played through into space. Jakobs with the cross. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
It short. That's very neat. Gundogan tries to cross. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Ayhan. Ayhan's cross climbs up big. Oh, not the best of headers. And it's played forward. McAllister. Gakpo. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's found support out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Cleared away. Sane forwards and with intent. Gundogan. Sane. He has found a way through, and it's Sané. Osimhen providing an outlet on that flank. Gundogan with the short one. That's good play. Gundogan. Yilmaz in acres of space out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. He's in, it's Gundogan! And that was very necessary. Yilmaz battling down that right flank. Ball is over the line. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. Van Dijk, McAllister, and it's Salah, and here's Isak, and he's surging through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Wirtz. It's Mohamed Salah. Baldacci with the clearance. Jacobs. Baldacci moves forward. Gundogan, good spread. And it's Shalai. Gravenberg cuts it out. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. So what can they make of this? Robertson. And here's Gakpo. And here's Isak. And here's Wirtz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shalai. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Shalai. He's through here. Baldacci gets across to intercept that. Sanchez. Sané. Jacobs. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Proves too strong. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Salah. Frimpong. Defending of the desperate variety. Mohamed Salah! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's had a shot! Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Shalai can get it clear. Robertson. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. They can't read. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Vitz. Reclaimed it in a trice. Frimpong played with finesse. Defending of the desperate variety. Decent chance! This time surely! And yet another chance goes to waste. Found the net here, of course. Shall I? Over to the left. Sané. Very nicely done. Sané with the cross. Nice interception, well timed. Frimpong. Frimpong, gently done. Frimpong shifted upfield. Torreira. Decent progress down the left. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Gakpo. Played right into his path. Real shot at goal! Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lemina. And here's Osimhen. Played out wide. Shall I? And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And Dyke gets good distance on it. That's a good Vitz! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, sweet feet. Sané. Cross goes in there. And Dyke with the clearance. Mohamed Salah moved on forwards. Robertson, McAllister, and it's played forward. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. And it's Robertson. Shalai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Frimpong. McAllister. Salah. And here's Isak. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Going for goal!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Wits. Gakpo. Wits! Wits! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! Ayhan gently done. Gakpo. Konate. Osimhen. Van Dijk aim forwards. Gakpo. He'll try to keep this alive. Robertson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Osimhen. Robertson cuts out the pass. Gravenberch. Mohamed Salah. And it's Wits. Gakpo. Robertson. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Shakir sends that a long way. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Chance, surely! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Lamina. Jacobs. Will play through for the wide man. Robertson tries to clear. Ayhan. And it's claimed by the keeper. Gravenberch. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. And nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Shalai, chance for a shot! Frimpong gets it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Gravenberg. Frimpong. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Frimpong. Oh, that's nice. Wirtz! Chance again? No. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Isak, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off. Oh, smashing header! Danger averted for now. Robertson. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Showing good feet. Frimpong crosses. And he's there to clear it. Throw it. Salah plays it in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Gundogan played out to the left flank. That's tidy. And it's Jacobs. He is just caressing the ball. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. McAllister. Forwards and with intent. Gundogan. Jacobs. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shoots! That's going to go a long way. Galatasaray have got it back and they'll have another go. Lamina. And now the breakaway. Wirtz aim forwards. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mohamed Salah. Here's a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Mohamed Salah clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Lamina. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Shalai. And it's Lamina. Ihan. Now it's Shalai. And here's Gundogan. A heavy challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Ekitike really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Lamina gently done. Played down the flank. Lamina. Sané.
Lamina really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Sané. Jacobs. And here's Sané. It's Gundogan! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent there, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Lamina. Sanchez. Gundogan. Torreira. Wirtz does really well to win the ball there. Gakpo. Torreira makes the interception. Salah. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Good ball, good take. And it's been taken short. Lamina. Bardakci shifted upfield. Osimhen have it back and can go again. Ayhan. Shalai. It's Lamina. Now it's Osimhen. Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Wirtz. Robertson, and it's played forward. Jacobs gets over and intercepts. Now it's Osimhen. That is good strength. Bardakci. Ayhan. Gundogan. Pinged towards the front line. Gakpo. Bardakci, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Salah. And here's Wirtz. Gakpo. Ekitike! Lacking in accuracy. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Jacobs. And it's Sané. Torreira. Jacobs. Torreira. Sara. Ayhan. Sara. Ayhan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ekitike. And they can counter here. Salah. Lovely bit of skill. Can he stop it going out? Sara. Sara, gently done. That has been cut short. Wirtz. And here's Gakpo. Oh, that's neat. And here's Gakpo. Great defending, strong and determined. Shalai. So what can they make of this? Bradley makes the interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's through, now is he in? It's Salah! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Sanchez. Jacobs. And it's Sané. Osimhen looking to run onto it. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Galatasaray making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mohamed Salah couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Wirtz. It's anyone's ball now. Gundogan. Osimhen. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely intercepted. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk. McAllister. Wirtz. Konate forwards and with intent. Ekitike. The referee's awarded a free kick. Salah tries a measured ball. And Mali clears it away. Sara out to the right. Konate. Van Dijk. Konate. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's well seen too. And the counter is on. Al Mali. needed to space out wide. Shalai. Sara. Big chance! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. A chance to play it in. Now it's Gundogan. Vids. Ekitike. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Sanchez. Al-Mali. Sane. Succumbs to the pressure. Gravenberg. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Ekitike. Oh, good ball! Gakpo! Oh, that is rather wayward. Ihan. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shalai. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Robertson, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And out it comes again. And it's Al-Mali. In again. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ekitike. Vips. Oh, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Bradley. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Vids. Gundogan, aim forwards. McAllister. Gakpo. Robertson. And here's Gakpo. This might spell danger. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Looking to break at pace. Sara. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Galatasaray